Do not bring up the bugs.
Are you threatening me right now?
Oh my god.
Hello?
Hello? Wait, did someone
Hello?
bring up the bugs? Who said the bugs?
no.
Who was that?
Did anyone hear that?
Hello?
Hello? Is
Kugel.
anybody there?
That was you, wasn't it? Kugel.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
What did I do?
Talking to you.
What did I do?
You're bringing up the bugs and we just started. What's wrong with you?
You're gonna ostracize me now?
Here's
That's a great start.
First of all, new look. What do we think?
New year, new me.
New year, new me. Even though it's December 5th. What do you think, Hychie? What do you think about the new podcast look? You a fan?
Looks terrible. I'm a huge fan.
I actually think the inverted stuff looks really good.
What if
I
you
like
release
the
the
subtlety
episode-
and like the easy on the eyes layout that we have now.
We should release the episode a month from now so that it is New Year.
New month, new me every time, just to make that joke. By the way, guys, I don't know if you could tell, but there's been a couple of changes. There's been a couple of changes to the podcast. So first of all, we have a new co-host. Do you want to introduce yourself? You're the guest for this episode too, but like,
Hi.
It's just a comeback episode. Who are you? What's your name? Where are you from? And how much money is in your bank account? And can I have it?
Let me look. Actually,
and how often do you go to Tim Hortons? And
I don't know if I would
go to
say
Tim
that.
Hortons? And
I don't know if I would disclose that.
What vehicle do you use to get to Tim Hortons?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I know the color of it.
I currently have negative $2.11.
Okay, like the Geoster level, or well, Etzer made that, but he verified.
Get that bread.
That's its like actual name. That's what those numbers mean.
211.
That's how much money he doesn't have.
How much is a Tim Hortons ice cap?
It was verified by Gigamix. Was it? Was that his name?
He hacked it, but
no, it was legit. He did it legit.
I can't.
You legitimately
tell
hacked
if
it?
you're serious.
Okay, Joder Squad was literally the group that exposed him.
Dude,
so
you mean Joder?
Joder Squad. Sorry.
Dude, you're not even a real like. Okay.
I'm not even a real Spanish person.
You have Spanish blood. I have. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to say my heritage. I feel like that's a bit private. You know.
That's for a later episode.
Yeah. How are you, by the way?
We can all do like DNA tests. I'm okay.
Okay.
Very okay.
Your week's been okay? What'd you do this
It's been
week?
okay. Mostly just worked.
How does your destiny
Play video
manifest
games.
itself?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just thinking, dude, people are shooting guns outside. I can hear it. I'm getting stressed listening to you answer this now.
No, it's okay. Do not fear.
Had a good,
yeah, I'm
had a
okay.
good day. Okay. How you feeling? Energized? Are you excited actually to be a part of our grand project?
I'm so
Grand
excited.
scheme of things.
Yes.
Well, we don't have that much to talk about, by the way, admittedly, to people listening. This is kind of just a comeback episode and a refresh episode and kind of a reboot and just a remodel, just every word with re, except for that one word. That's what's going on. And I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty excited. We still have a lot of guests that we need to do. And, I'm not going to like apologize for the lack of stuff that we could be doing with the podcast just because like stuff just doesn't go to plan a lot of the time. But we're back and I'm going to try and we'll just see where it goes. The shift for the podcast has been kind of moved. The focus is now going to be more like just getting whoever we want and just having interesting conversations with those people who are in the GD community but might not be like super popular. So it's less of a focus on the engagement that we could be doing by getting like Zoink every day, and just getting more niche people, and just love of the game type shit. Just you know how it is. And what better person to join us than Hychie? We've known them for a long time, and you're a moderator. I don't even know how long you've been a mod. You've also made a lot of levels, and you haven't even been playing the game that long, have you?
No, I've been playing like I've been okay. I've been playing for quite a while, but I've been like kind of ingrained in the community since like what 2018, like 2019 kind of. Because I got my first rated level in 2019. But yeah, I definitely when I got mod in August 2023. I definitely became a lot more ingrained in the community then, and like just
When did you even start
all that.
playing? Or like how?
How do I
Like
start playing?
was it just like the kids at lunch type deal?
No, well, it was more just like when I was younger, I would just play any game that was free because I
Okay.
wasn't ever allowed to buy games. So I was like, oh, Geometry Dash Light. So I played that a lot, and I just because I've always loved music, so I love the platformer kind of not platformer, I guess, but like just that kind of game where it revolves around music. And I remember that was like the first game I ever bought myself was the full version of Geometry Dash when I was like, how old would I have
That
been?
that was before inflation. That was before it was $5.
It
I
was a good
can't remember when I
investment.
started playing. I don't even know. I'm surprised like I'm surprised it's so recent. Cuz I mean Kugel and I have been playing forever. So it's like it's much different for us. How's mod work? We don't really talk to that many mods, so it's like it's an opportunity to kind of just talk about stuff that not a lot of people probably you know know about. Like I don't know how much can be said about that kind of work, but
I mean,
I
there isn't
can't remember
much
the
to
last
it. I
mod we had
just
on here.
would I even pause?
I
Like I
think
can't think of
I'm just
another
trying to
mod
think
that's
about it.
been on this
I think it was
podcast.
pause. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I can't imagine mod work is like. I'm guessing getting mod is really hard, but I'm sure like it's not like the hardest thing in the world.
For me, it was just kind of like, well, it all just sort of stemmed from like I just really love doing level reviews, which was like an entirely separate thing. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going for mod, I'm gonna review levels. It was like that's a good topic actually. Like I started doing level reviews in like 2021. I made my own like level review server out of spite. Because like I just
Huh?
made so many levels and no, I'll explain.
Okay.
I I loved making levels. Like I wouldn't like I'm not a great creator. I just when I was younger, I'd love to just make a level in like a couple days and just like fun little project to a song I liked. And I'd upload it and then I'd like advertise it, like and quote unquote advertise it, request it to mods, request it to like friends, get and I'd love just seeing people's reaction to what I made. Like that was the like my favorite thing as a creator was just like getting feedback on what I did and like seeing people appreciate and understand what I did, even if it wasn't like the craziest thing ever. And I remember it got to a point, like there's this one level of mine, I don't remember which one it was, but I remember requesting it to people and like people's reviews on it, like feedback, was just like descriptions. Like they would just describe the level to me, which it it was really annoying to me because it was like, well, yeah, I made the level. I know what the level is. Like,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So it was just kind of a thing where it's like, I feel like other people aren't doing it the way, like, not doing it. How do I word that? It's not that other people are doing it poorly. They're just doing it in a way that I don't enjoy it, I guess. And it's like,
Yeah.
I think I can do it in a different way that people can appreciate.
That
So,
makes
yeah, that
sense.
was like, I made a level review server and I just like, there weren't it wasn't too popular, but it was like just some people joined. They'd request their levels, and I'd like spend a little bit of time. I'd play the level, review it, and that was just like I really loved doing that because it felt very like meaningful. Because it was like I was sort of doing the thing that I wanted people to do as a creator, and then that just kind of like led into like other mod work things. Like I'd upload videos of levels I thought were cool and like have little descriptors for it. Just like generally being active in the game. And that
Yeah.
just eventually led me to like one of my friends was like, "Oh, you should apply for mod." I'm like, "Oh, sure, I guess." And I applied once in like 2022 and then didn't think much of it. And then I changed my username early 2023. And after that, it was like, "Oh yeah, I should reapply with my new username." And then that led to me just getting promoted a few months later.
I wonder if there's any level reviews that like you remember in your head, like any of that just really stood out, whether it's like a portion of it or like a sentence, like
Like
just
ones
from a
that I did,
review.
or
No, like ones that other people have reviewed from your levels. I wonder if there's any that like any like sentences or anything that have stood out that like stuck with you. Because I've had like YouTube comments that I'll think about sometimes. Like
that's slightly
one is
different,
like
but I
the
get
red
you.
velvet cake treadmill one. That one is I love that one. I still think about that one sometimes.
Okay, I vaguely remember that. What was that about?
I don't even remember what video it was on. I think it was like an SCP video. Somebody said that I sounded like I was 600 pounds and I was chasing a
Oh,
red velvet cake. I think it was an not a treadmill, but I think it was like one of those stair machines.
I remember it now.
And like holy shit, like that requires some next level anger to like just be like like how
Were they
fucking
right though? Are you 600
no.
pounds chasing a red velvet cake on a?
I am chasing a red velvet cake, but I'm not 600 pounds.
So
Actually,
they're
I
half
will be
right.
with the way I'm eating recently, but the bulk is very real.
This is the guy that weighs 60 pounds.
Okay. This is not about me. This is not about me. You're already getting off topic. You're,
Okay.
you're you're actually a horrible. No.
I'm
What
horrible.
were we
I'm
saying?
terrible. I'm horrible. Oh yeah, level reviews that I remember. Like I remember. Oh, that felt really good. I'm not a great creator, but I remember. Okay, wait. Let me backtrack. I loved making like slightly different things. Like I'd experiment with my levels and like just. I love trying new things to like varying degrees of success. But I remember like I really wanted to just make a level that focused on what I was good at making and just stick to like what I'm familiar with and just do it well.
Yeah,
And
like a
that level of
style.
mine, yeah,
Hmm.
that level, it was 2.1. It got epic and daily, and it has like 500,000 downloads right now. My level tongue in cheek. I remember requesting that in places, and I remember like somebody's feedback for it was like acknowledging things that I already knew about. It was like things I did intentionally that they viewed as like not as like weak points, but as like things they would have done differently. And it was like, well, yeah, I acknowledge that, but I intentionally did it. So it was cool to see like them acknowledge things I intentionally did and just the different
Yeah, I
perspective
get
on
you.
it, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what you're saying, like in correlation to like purposefully creative decisions I've made in the past with stuff. Like it's really funny. One that I always think about when that point is brought up is do you remember Woodkid?
Hmm.
Holy shit. So
My mind
when it
erased
was
that from my
in like
brain.
2018 when it was still being built and like the hype was at the peak that the most hype it was ever going to get, right? And I remember just seeing people talking about it somewhere, and somebody was expressing that they didn't like how the level was super intense and all over the place, and I just remember telling that person like that's the point, and then literally
Yeah.
like 15 seconds later they just changed their viewpoint on it and were like, you know what? Actually, I kind of like it for that. That makes sense.
Hmm.
I get it. Like, just, I didn't even really do anything. And he just changed his opinion upon, like, not even new information, I don't think. I don't feel like that's new information.
Well, new
It's
to
just
them
like,
maybe. Like,
I guess the perspective is new
yeah.
rather than, like, just the fact that that was, like, the intent with the theme and the design. Like,
Hmm.
that's just a funny thing. Like, there's so many things like that in levels that you've made, I've made, Kugel's probably made. He's made some levels. He's hosted some,
Yeah.
and it's just really
World
funny when
famous
people point
creator
that
Google
stuff
Blitz.
out. I actually wish there were because it's Kugel's making me think of that. I really hope there's going to be new player mods because I really feel like there needs to be more. I think I might have said that in the last episode, but it still rings true, like big time. Like I
No,
don't
I
I'm not
agree.
familiar with like
The last one I
how I'm
could
not
think of
familiar with the
was
way things are because I'm not a mod, right? Like we don't
the
know shit. But
last one I
like
could think of was Cincy, and he's not even mod anymore.
That was a
oh yeah.
while ago.
Yeah, I mean I can't think of any more recent ones, but I'm also not like paying attention to who gets modded.
I wonder
So
if you think Zoink would be a good mod. That's an interesting one because like I don't
I
he'd
think
don't
be a
know
he.
good.
him.
I don't think he would be a good mod, honestly.
No, why not?
I don't know. Well, I think partially because I don't like what he does to levels that he verifies to the point where
Okay, yeah,
I wouldn't even trust his ability to like, you know, assess hard gameplay because it feels like he doesn't really have a standard for like what's bad and what isn't. It's just like I feel like there are ways you can assess hard gameplay because I think there are examples of difficult gameplay that is like genuinely good and fun. But I
Hmm.
feel like some players would like I think Doggy would be a lot better as a
yeah.
player
I mean, he
mod.
was a mod.
Oh, he used to be a mod, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah, I
Well,
think I don't know
Google,
what
what you're
happened. I
saying.
think he
Oh,
stepped down. Sorry, sorry.
he sit down. That's okay. What you're saying about like discerning good hard gameplay from bad hard gameplay, that's something I've actually like kind of learned recently. Because like I've never been a great player, but like I've been around like especially like last year or so, like I've been around a lot more like player oriented people, friends with like just people who play the games that I create. It's definitely helped me like appreciate and understand like extreme demons, for example. And it's like there's a level I played recently by like I was like scrolling through the friends tab, saw an unrated extreme demon, and I was playing it. I'm like, this just plays like a buffed easy demon. Like it's not very fun.
I wonder what
But
what
then
that might
like
be.
I could talk about it after.
If it's what I'm
No need to
thinking it
name
is.
drop. That's probably not.
Okay.
But then uh oh then there's a level I was showing you, Blue. It
Yeah.
was what my worst level by Mr. Poopy Burger. Like I love that
Oh
level.
yeah,
It's
that
so
one.
fun. Like I'm not great at the game, but I could like I was doing runs on that and it was super fun. Yeah, I do think like more just like more diversity on the mod team. I'm not saying there's none. I'm not saying there's little. I'm just saying like diversity is a great thing when especially when it comes to like I feel like the mod team because there's different perspectives on levels, you
that.
know? Okay, I'm just saying
I
I
words.
like.
think I get
I
what you're
think no.
Lost my
saying.
train
Are you
of
I
thought.
saying
I
that
think if it's
like
too homogenous and everyone has like the same tastes, it will probably like limit the reach that the mod team has. But yeah, if you have diversity, it feels like there are probably like more unique, I guess, tastes
yeah,
that some mods will have that will. I mean, it'll be a good thing, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There definitely is. There's diversity. Like it's cool seeing what different people appreciate in levels.
yeah, that's true. I'm thinking about like I'm thinking about how there shouldn't be an echo chamber anywhere in the community. Because I'm
Echo
not
chambers
obviously
just
there's
in
not one
general are
like
dangerous.
but I just hope I can't even think there's a lot of players like to just go back to the player thing. There's a lot of players that I'm thinking of like that could be cool mods. Like if if that was even like a possibility. Like I really
Hmm.
like I wonder if I mean Z Levi is pretty niche. He's really really good at the game. Zoink would
I
be a
don't know
very
if I know who that
interesting
is.
one. Um, if Engi still played the game, he would have been a good one a long time ago. I need to tap back into the player scene. I don't know. It's just like an interesting thing because a lot of the players have such a vastly different viewpoint on levels than creators do, and it's like
Hmm.
it's such an interesting thing to observe. And I know I'm like gonna
Absolutely.
I know I'm probably about to sit here and be like coming from both of the I come from the player community first. Like beyond anything, I was a player long before I was a creator and longer than I was a creator. But having been around both of those communities, the overlap is like I don't really see much of an opinionated overlap when it comes to like takes and the way levels are perceived because it's like I don't think I feel like a lot of the top players, at least the ones that I see, I think it's getting better than it was. I think a lot of people in the past though, I think we're very judgmental about like super hard levels. And when I say players, I just mean like extremes and the demon list and all that shit. And like levels have gotten better. Like things have gotten properly polished. We're way past the days of like Mystic, you know? So it's like it's just an interesting thing to think about. Like stoicism is not a new thing anymore with players. And I really enjoy how there are still players out there who can beat the hardest shit in the game and not rant about how the level was like terrible because it was
Oh
hard.
yeah.
Because it's like that's the point. It's meant to be hard.
Hmm.
It's not meant to hold your hand. It's just like such an interesting thing, and I wonder what that kind of thought process would bring to like a place that the place like Mod Team that would send levels and officially be endorsed by RobTop. I wonder what that kind of mentality would bring to that whole group.
Well, there's a couple people that I'm like relatively good friends with on the mod team who are like definitely bring that kind of perspective where it's like an extreme demon that's kind of out of my skill range. I don't have a good grasp of the gameplay, but like I'll just talk with them about it and they're like, "Oh yeah, the gameplay's fun." It's like, "Okay, I can see that." Or like, "Oh, the gameplay isn't too great here." It's like, "Okay, you're better than me. I respect your opinion." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Because it is hard with extreme demons because they're very like inaccessible and
Yeah,
a lot of like I feel like a lot of mod work is like, and also extreme demons are such like a, in the grand scheme of Geometry Dash levels, they're kind of like a niche category of levels that like nobody, not nobody, but like niche category of levels that a niche player base plays. So it's
yeah,
not really the focus.
that's totally
So
not
like
gonna
a lot
piss
of,
people off.
no, 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 okay,
No, I know what you're saying. It's just like a funny it's a
no,
funny
like that.
implication that I think a lot of people will take from a statement like that. Just because it's like
I think all
extremes
extreme
and like the
demons are
player base
bad.
is really
All
popular.
extreme demons are bad. We should
Yeah.
stop rating extreme demons. They're too hard. Nobody's playing this.
Yeah, yeah, but you're just
No, no,
saying
no.
like in the scheme of like every level,
Every
like
level
they're the
ever.
least accessible and like, average players are not beating extremes. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But it is like extreme demons are also super important to the game because like they're
Yeah.
like the most hype, like this like
Hmm.
outside of the community even. It's like people see like the new hardest level gets verified and it's like a huge deal because it's like
Yeah.
people who don't even play the game are like, wow, this is incredibly awesome, and it like brings a lot of like good attention to the game, I think. And I
The
think
reach
some
is
people,
incredible.
yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But that's something I've started
It's
to
okay.
appreciate a lot. Like, okay, tidal wave. I feel like that's a good example of like
Right.
from just a creator standpoint, like when that came out in like 2023, right? Yeah, 2.1.
I think so.
When that came
Yeah.
out, I was pretty indifferent to it. I'm like, eh, not really my thing. I just didn't really care for it because I didn't have like the perspective, I guess, of like appreciating it being the hardest level and like appreciating what it did as like the top one extreme demon, you know, where I've
Yeah.
definitely grown to appreciate it. And also just like stylistically, I think it's kind of neat. It's very unique.
Definitely unique.
Yeah,
I have my own opinions about
it
it.
kind of has aura, maybe a little. Guys, I
Yeah.
think we were too hard on Tidal Wave. But no, it is like, it is like cool. Extreme demons are cool.
Is
Like,
that, is
I
that the
think trying to
takeaway?
view, that's my
Yeah.
profound takeaway. No, I think it's like just trying to view every level under the same scope is narrow-minded. You know, like instead of
Yeah.
being like, well, I view extreme demons the same I would a four star. It's like, no,
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
don't
that's a great
understand
thing.
that shit. That's just close-minded.
Yeah. Like it's definitely helped me to be around people who have different opinions so that it like challenges my, well, not like I had strong opinions, but just like my indifference towards things. like tidal wave.
What were your initial thoughts on tidal wave?
No, I was just indifferent. I was just
Oh,
like,
okay, okay.
yeah, it looks kind of
Eh.
whatever. And it was like gameplay outside of my skill range. Like, I don't know.
I mean, like objectively, like that makes sense as an opinion. Like I thought kind
Yeah,
of the same thing. Like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know if you can relate, but sometimes I feel like I'm like a bit hateful for some reason, and then like I kind of like snap out of it, and I'm like, I don't know why I was so like mean. I don't
in
know.
general or towards tidal
Sometimes
wave.
I just feel like no, I don't know. Like I think it's just my own mentality from playing the game in the past of just, and it's part of like why I don't play the game anymore in that sense, like at a higher level, and I only play Insane Demons because it's like extremes take a lot of time for average people who are at that caliber. Extremes take a long time. You need patience, and you need to be willing to actually put forth the effort to beat them, right?
Hmm.
You understand this with Wavebreaker. You know, I understand this with Bloodbath in 2017, even though I fluked it from 77. But that's not the point. The point is, like, I can
Not to
tell
brag or
from
anything.
when I was playing the game, like, my lack of patience is just completely what made me stop playing. Because, like, I just figured that better things are worth my time, which I still believe, personally.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with playing levels. Do whatever you want. It's your own life. But I could just tell, like, when I was playing things, I was really impatient, and it would make me like angrier, then it would in turn make me more illogical with my takes on like levels and whatever I was playing, when like when really it's not that bad. Like I feel like if I had that mindset and I was like 16 or 15 now playing something like Tidal Wave, I would have the exact same opinion. I would just be like, this level's fucking terrible because I can't beat it because it's super hard and whatever. I felt that way about like Mystic, uh, Bloodlust very briefly, even though I love Bloodlust. Uh,
Hmm.
it's just an interesting take like that, which I don't think it plagues the playing community anymore. But I do think there's like people that are way younger than us that have that mentality because of a lack of patience, and like they're kids. Who cares? But I think that I think that every level, gameplay and decoration wise, should have a logical approach with, you know, emotions put to the side for the most part, you know, unless it's like certain things like passion, whatever.
Well,
And
kinda.
I don't know. I think that, at least for me, I think my anger and my impatience clouded my judgment when it came to levels back in the day. And this was a tangent. We're talking about Tidal Wave. Uh,
That's okay.
the indifference thing makes a lot of sense. Because, like, like, the level is visually, it's like, eh. Like, because it's like, obviously there's more impressive looking levels, but of
Oh
course,
yeah.
then, like, you know, that doesn't really define the level, you know? It needs a
Hmm.
balance of gameplay and decoration. And, you know, something that did help me with it was that a lot of, you know, surround myself with a lot of top players from time to time, like, still. And, from what I've always heard, like, the level plays very well for how hard it
I've heard that
is.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, like the base gameplay is very well made. It's very consistent, believe it or not, and it's just very fun. And
I
like
tried it
for a
myself.
top one, that's like, damn, okay,
Yeah, it's impressive. But yeah, I tried it myself and it was too
fucking
hard for me,
hard.
so I don't know. It's
I
kind of
could play it with
difficult.
no clip, but you know,
I can play any level with no clip.
yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on actually? Have you even seen Thinking Space 2? Because
Yes, actually.
Kugel has involvement with the legacy version, and
Oh,
Well, I
really?
mean,
maybe even the
I
actual one.
made the
Yeah.
original level, or like I started the original level.
Really?
Um, but okay, I mean, I could sort of give a a history of the level because I don't think many people know about it.
Right.
Um,
Go on. I'll
but
eat a golden
essentially,
Oreo.
okay, so essentially, okay, like with most of my projects that for some reason, you know, specifically those ones end up becoming significant. It's always the ones that are like joke projects that I'm not taking seriously. But basically, Hideki is in my friend group server called Kosi, and I don't recall exactly how it started, but I think we were just making jokes about like making a sequel to Thinking Space. But it wasn't meant to be like a real thing we intended to release, right? It was just I found the Nuke Powder song through Six Paths of Pain, which is an impossible level, and I thought it was really nice. And I don't know why, but I thought the vibe of the song fit for what a sequel to Thinking Space would be. So I just suggested that, like, oh yeah, what if we actually do it with this song? And the idea was just that it would be like a friend group collab where we made a quote unquote sequel to Thinking Space, but it was meant to be like if there was a sequel to Thinking Space, what would it look like? Right? But it
Hmm.
wasn't intended to even go public. So we did it. I kind of hosted the layout for it. I organized it, I merged it, I did all of that until the layout was done. And then the layout was finished. We were all pretty happy with it. And I kind of just expected it to die from there. But what ended up happening was Medius really wanted it decorated. So without telling anyone, Medius just gave a copy of it to Dr. Cuber and asked him to host a redecoration of it. Uh, which, I mean, it did kind of go against the whole idea because with the collab, we agreed that if it was going to be decorated, it would be decorated with the people in Kosi, right, in the friend group, and you know, it's essentially what I had in mind for if it did get decorated was what the legacy version ended up being. But anyway, Dr. Cuber ended up getting his hands on the level, and he ended up like being really possessive over it, even though like technically he wasn't even supposed to have the level, and then there was a lot of like weird drama there. I mean, it's kind of over now, but uh, after that point, I would say the level kind of left my hands,
Hmm.
and Dr. Kuber like half finished it, and then Kyrex picked it up and finished it off. So I had nothing to do with the actual decoration. And then when Zoink verified it, uh, he did also change the gameplay a lot. Actually, in a way that a lot of the original gameplay creators weren't happy with the way he like buffed a lot of the parts or added like CPS checks.
That
And
sucks.
yeah, but that's pretty much the premise to why we started making the legacy version because we wanted one that was like more true to what like the original one was supposed to be. So the legacy version has the original gameplay that was unchanged and uh not all the decorators are in Kosi, so I guess does kind of break that rule, but it's more in line with that vision. And I mean, I'm not like bummed out about it right now. I think there was like a point in time when Dr. Kuber had the level that it kind of got on my nerves, but at this point I am over it and I don't know, I'm kind of happy to see that the legacy version is being
Yeah.
made. So yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
story. Yeah.
the like yeah, the legacy version's cool. I and like
You
the
seen it?
decorated
Okay.
version, the like rated version, I think if you're ignoring the fact that it's a Thinking Space sequel, it looks cool, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's so weird. Like it's so weird that it is a Thinking Space sequel, or because it just isn't, you know?
Yeah, it like doesn't resemble it at all because of what Kugel was talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
And so
Because like
like yeah.
Thinking Space has such a distinct style. It's like it's like Tidal Wave. It's very unique. It's very like, oh, that's weird. So having Thinking Space 2 be just like some glow art level is like, okay, like that's a fine level, but
Yeah.
why is it Thinking Space 2?
Yeah.
It's kind of like this is a really funny comparison. Uh do you know about the American Psycho 2 thing?
I don't know if I've even seen American Psycho.
Yeah, so I'll explain it real quick because it's kind of funny. Well, it's not really. Well, I guess it's funny now, but disappointing as fuck for all of the people involved. You'll see why. So, American Psycho, the original from 2000, obviously a fantastic film, right? If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Viewer discretion's advised because it is like pretty heavy. Like it's obviously not the worst movie you could be watching, but like it has sensitive moments. You know, it's a rated R movie, and critically acclaimed, great movie. I've seen it like 10 times. Anyway, here's where this is funny. So I forgot what year it was. I think it was 2004 or something, 2008. I don't remember. It's like, I think it was 2010, something. Drew Gooden covered this. This is the only reason I know. So there was a movie about a serial killer with Mila Kunis, where like she goes on to kill. She's just a serial killer in the movie, and she's like a college student, and like she's like a really good serial killer. You know, which is a weird thing to say. Like she's very good at it. She kills a bunch of fucking people. And then the whole movie got made. The whole movie was done. And then somebody I think it was Lionsgate, some executive was like, this is really similar to American Psycho. How about we call this American Psycho 2? And then we have Mila Kunis and some other actors record some extra scenes to add some context. And then it's American Psycho 2. And all of the actors, everyone involved was like, no, please, no. But of course, their voice means nothing. And so we have American Psycho 2, which everyone involved is heavily ashamed of because of decisions that they had no point in, that they had no control over making. And
You're
that
comparing
reminds
that
me
to
a lot
Thinking
of
Space?
Thinking Space too.
How? I feel like that's a
thought
bad
about it.
comparison. It's
No, I
like
mean, I
a
just
similar
thought about
situation,
it.
just
Yeah.
the fair.
Like of course it's a bit different. Like that's like, I guess if it was the same, that would be like if a whole layout was made that was similar to Thinking Space 2, then the whole level was done in like the modern style, and then someone was like, this is really
And then they went back and changed some things so that it's more similar, and then they're like, yep, this is
Yeah,
Thinking
yeah.
Space 2 now.
I'm sure that's happened before with
Oh, I'm sure it has.
some level. That must be a crazy feat. I feel like building an entire level and then at the end making some kind of like continuous mental link to something else and just being like,
That'd be a bad level. Like just changing the entire creative vision after
Yeah.
it's made. Like that would I can't imagine that ever be done.
honestly, I
That
think if you
well.
could do that well, it's almost kind of like an art performance. That's almost like a statement in its own weird way. Like
A little.
in a weird like confirmation bias way. Like I think people could see that as art, as like profound art. Like, wow, this is so self-aware. I'm sure someone could
get what
pull
you're
it
saying.
off. Yeah.
Who do you think could pull it off?
Oh God, audio visual maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just saying words. Audio's what is it? His sampling creator contest results are out, by the way.
Oh, they are out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. We can
Re-
watch it if we wanted to.
I haven't seen it either.
Should we watch
I
it?
feel like that'd be a long video. I feel like that'd be long.
Let me see how long it is real quick. Oh, it's 17 minutes. Maybe
17
not.
minutes? Yeah. I'm
I
excited
do
to see
want to
that
watch.
though, because like,
Yeah, sorry.
oh, that's okay. I'm excited to see that because I really like just the entire like premise of that contest. Like I think that's a really cool thing to introduce to the game. That's a very controversial thing too. That's a good discussion topic.
Oh yeah, just stances on sampling elements of GD levels. Oh,
Yeah.
we could talk about that level that got rated recently. What was it called?
Ivory Star Waltz by Umbrella Leviathan.
Was it that? It like it's a very very interesting level where it uses so much sampling stuff. Like the sampling
think we
work
were
is just
talking about that.
incredible, and like that is the theme, right?
hmm
I remember
Yeah, I
talking
think-
about that.
No, it definitely is like a very almost touchy subject with Geometry Dash levels because it's like never been done before. Like it's a very new. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's different because like some people just view it as like stealing. It's like you're stealing other people's works and you're benefiting from that. Where it's like I'm sure there are cases where that's simply what that is. Like I remember seeing a like a submission to audiovisual sampling creator contest, and it was so like underwhelming because the what it did with the samples was so boring. It just like kind of pulled assets and then just used them the same way kind of thing. It used it in a way where it was like, well, this just
Yeah, I get you. Makes
yeah,
sense.
like that more came across as stealing assets and then just like putting it under like while I'm sampling. Instead of like I feel like what Umbra did with Ivory Star Waltz, that's just a collage of different things. And I think that's
Yeah,
very
and
impressive
mhm.
how he managed to string it all together in that way.
Yeah,
And
I
I
guess.
I really
Sorry.
like the that's like a, I
I just
like
have a
how he
lot of
went about
thoughts.
doing it. No, or I like the like crediting he
I
did.
should
I love
show
how
this
he
for context. What is it called again?
Ivory Star Waltz. Like I like the documentation he has of it of like every single thing he took from like every single
That's another
creator.
thing too, where it's like, dude, the person who made the level literally. Granted, I don't think it's in the level, right? But
No, it's not.
the
It's like an external
description
document.
of the like, there's a Google sheet or a Google Doc, whatever it is, where they literally show every single specific thing that was sampled and where it's from.
Well, it's not that specific because apparently I'm in there. Like some
Yeah,
asset from my Mega Collab 24 was sampled, but it's like I don't know what was sampled.
and maybe you just
Like
have
it
to
could
go
be
find
anything.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
but
makes
it's
me
like
wonder how much stuff is like hidden.
I don't know.
Yeah, the moral dilemma is like the not even like, I guess levels like this, but it's like cases like this. It's like, where do you draw the line with like just kind of ripping off the asset as opposed to like it being transformative in the level?
Yeah, that's very nuanced and it's very like up to people's own interpretation of things.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people argue that this is like not transformative, and it's
I just
like,
don't I
eh,
just can't understand that take.
me neither. But it's still like a take I've seen, and it's like, well, to each their own.
I'd like to hear why they think that, beyond just it's stealing.
It's stealing that used an asset from another person, and that's unoriginal.
Oh my
Like
god.
it really sucks that people are so conditioned to just like a knee-jerk reaction to that because of just how stealing assets has been in the past. Whereas this is
Mhm.
like a whole different thing, but it's like similar enough that people are like, well, this is just the same thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, this level's just super impressive because it's like being able to tie together hundreds of different assets from hundreds of different levels and creators into this cohesive of a project is like
Yeah.
more impressive than just making a normal level, I'd say.
I
Like in
don't
my
think
humble opinion.
like the constraint here is truly like appreciated amongst a lot of people who would just see it knowing the context.
Hmm.
Like if I didn't know that this was like a sampling level, I wouldn't think it was nearly as cool.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely.
honestly,
That's true of so many
there's
things.
an
It's like if you
Unsor
don't
asset.
understand the yeah,
It's the
the
moon.
sun and moon. It's the moon. Unzor made the moon. Dude, it's the metal test star
That's the
from the
only
little
one
metal
I've
test.
recognized so far. I saw the
The
Dansman
Dansman
logo.
logo. That's a Zoro's logo. There's a lot of Defi assets here.
I don't. What are those hands from?
A Skywalker level, I think.
GVS. I see radioactive stuff. Is that
Gee,
the
that was
duck?
Gus.
Was that the
That
duck?
was Gus Earth's logo. The duck? I didn't
Oh,
see any duck.
I saw a duck.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure you
such a
did.
unique concept. I still haven't, like, aside from audio stuff, I haven't seen anything else that does this.
My friend Judd, he made a level to a Quadeca song actually. He made a level to Godstand. And I played through the entire thing and it was like, oh, this is a really nice art level. And then at the end screen it was like for audio's sampling creator contest. It's like, what? Like what he did with it was he took like similar creators styles, like Knots and like those art
Yeah.
like modernistic art creators like adjacent to him and just incorporated their assets into his style and level very like seamlessly. It was really interesting to see.
I kind of want to see that now.
Like I feel like that's the case where without like permission, that'd just be
Is it
stealing.
this?
Yes, that one.
Okay, let's see.
But I think yeah, the difference between that and stealing is like the intent and permission, of course,
God,
because
this
he's not
level's
trying to
that
pass.
short of a song.
No, he didn't use the full song.
Okay.
He made a Newgrounds replacement for it. He's like super tapped into Quadeca.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, of course, like, I'm gonna say that, but just looking at it, it's hard to tell. It's like sampling stuff, at least for me.
Oh, I had no idea. But then when it was like pointed out, I was like, yeah, okay. I think Subwoofer sampled in here too.
I could see that. I love the fish. I like the fishies. I like the
Yeah, I'm sure the
jellies.
fish are from some levels.
I like the pregnant male seahorses.
That's such a nice detail. We need more pregnant male
Yeah, I
seahorses
couldn't
in
even. I
levels.
wouldn't be able to tell.
I think I was kind of able to tell at like a later part. Maybe this part? Or I don't know. There's something where some like brick kind of design. I'm like, I think I've seen this before.
That background seems like the elements of it seem familiar. Kind of. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell.
This is also just a cool level.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
this is an
like the
interesting topic
modernism.
too, because it's using Godstain by Quadeca, and it's like for me, I feel like I'm very open-minded with like any Geometry Dash level, unless it uses like a Not a Newground song that I really love. And then if
Yeah, it's
like,
because you like your interpretation is heavily built upon already, probably.
oh yeah, and it's like my interpretation of the song itself. Oh, wait, you just said that, but
Yeah.
like the creator's vision with the song is like entire. Oh yeah, look, like Subwoofer, Audiovisual, Comet
Oh yeah,
Face,
yeah.
just like kind of similar creators, but like it's just incorporated so seamlessly into his own style. But yeah, using like Not a Newground songs, um, in their levels, especially like Quadeca, Jane Remover, like my
Mm.
my big artists. Uh, like it's very hard for me to fully appreciate levels if I don't agree with the vision entirely. If that sounds pretentious.
I mean, I get
Maybe
what
it's a
you're
little
saying.
pretentious. Like Godsend, like by Judd. Like I feel like that
It's
does the
because there's a
song
lot for it to
justice.
live
Like
up
it
to.
matches it. Yeah, absolutely. Like
It's yeah.
Comatose by Reply, I think. That level it's like a legendary, like extra extra long level. And it's really cool, and it's using Comatose by Glass Beach, and it's like one of my favorite songs. And I feel like some parts of it don't do the song justice, and I feel like
Yeah.
not.
This is
I don't
actually
know. I don't
such a cool
feel.
thing you brought up because I have direct experience with literally just not finishing a level because I feel like I can't do the song justice.
Oh,
And
I've done that before
that's
too.
Vista of Chaos. Like
Hmm.
any I did make one for people that don't know, Vista of Chaos is like it's just an album and
This guy's
a
favorite
friend and I
album.
were making it was yeah, it's one of them. I've expanded my palette a lot since then, but uh it's basically it's a really cool mid tempo. I guess it's like mid tempo an album. It's very industrial. My voice is giving out. I don't know why, but it's such a fascinating album. Like it, just go listen to it if you care enough. Vista of Chaos by White Gabrielle. But the songs are very intense, and like it. I think a lot of the songs require a lot of life if they're going to be represented in GD, especially with gameplay, because gameplay and visuals are very different when it comes to song representation, IMO.
Yeah.
And just songs like Unit 1644, which is one of them that's like really really upbeat, just really crazy a lot of the time, and it's just really punchy and like it doesn't pull any punches. It just keeps going. Like I feel like I'm literally just not technically skilled enough to do what others could do with a song like this. And so I'm just going to respect that fact that fact for now. I'm gonna respect that fact and just not even do it because like
I am the
I
exact same
respect the
way.
music so much to where like I'm not gonna make this fall flat.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. I've started levels using like songs I absolutely love, and like I'll fully plan things out. Like there's a level I started recently. Like I made a full layout. I think I've shown you it. I made
Yeah,
a full
yeah.
layout to it. I wrote like an essay worth of notes, pulled like different reference images from different sources, had it fully planned out in my head, and then I started making it. I was gonna go to decorate it, and it's like I can't. Like I'm not at that skill to even live up to my own like high expectations in my head. Whereas like I can just make some like how do I word that? Like I've made probably like I have like 124 creator points. I have like 60 rated levels, and they're all just using random Newgrounds songs that I kind of like because they're just not very serious, not very. I didn't push myself to make the most like technically impressive level ever. It's just kind of like let's have fun. Whereas like with songs that I absolutely love, I want to do them justice. So it's like I'm intimidated by that, and I really admire people who can do that.
Yeah.
Like it's just like artists I love. Like going back to that, like video by Maxerman using using video by Jane Remover. I think that's a really cool level, and I fully disagree with the artistic interpretation of that song. Like the level's like almost bright at times, and like I definitely see the vision in certain parts, but just my interpretation of the song, like I'm obsessed with that entire album. And it's like a
Yeah.
very like dark album, I guess, in my mind. But the level is very bright in contrast, and it's like I'm trying to get over that like pretentious feeling of like, well, that's not how I see the song, and just
Yeah.
appreciating their artistic interpretation of it. It's
Yeah.
a lot more fun that way to not be as judgmental. But it is, I don't know, it's hard.
I think it's either Sagcore or Sagecore. I don't know how you pronounce their name, but they made a Shine on You Crazy Diamond parts 1 through 5 layout, and it's really good. And
I think I remember watching
that
that.
does the song justice for sure. And like
Oh, you showed me that.
another thing about like the high stakes with levels like this, like very ambitious stuff, is like I think 2.2 has also created a double-edged sword in this case, because it's like 2.2 has, I guess leveled the playing field a little bit, allowing
A
for
little bit. I feel like a
allowing for
lot.
you to be
Go
able
on.
to do like just crazy shit, right? Like you can just do
Mhm.
so much. But at the same time, that being the case now also means that I think because you can do so much more, you're going to set an even higher expectation for yourself as if you were doing this in 2.1, where
Yeah.
you're like way, more objectively limited as opposed to now, because it's like you can do so much. It's just a
Mhm.
matter of like figuring it out.
Yeah,
And like
like the
that's the
particle
scary
trigger, for
part.
example. Like the
Yeah.
particle trigger makes so many cool like effects so much more accessible to create. Like in 2.1,
Hmm.
like things always felt so like technically impressive, and in 2.2 it's like it's definitely leveled the like playing
Yeah.
field there.
Just watching Voxy create, it's like they just know exactly like it's just so it's really fascinating seeing somebody know like exactly what they want to make and then making it.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it looks like a superpower a lot of the time. Like especially now, like audio is probably a good example. Uh, like of course audio and Voxy they work hard. They work really
Mhm.
hard to like, to even get to that point. Some people of course have like that naturally higher talent artistically, Of course that exists too, and that probably should be accounted for. But it's just super impressive to watch somebody just be so in their own lane and know exactly how to drive their creative car, They know how all
That's
the
a
gears work.
good metaphor. Yeah.
So that's a great one.
Such a good metaphor.
I tried making that the unit 1644 level that I mentioned earlier. I tried doing it again, and I gave up again. But I did the first part. I did think was good. It was only gameplay. It was just the layout. But once I got to the drop, like all the ideas that I have, they just leave my head because it's like, what do I do? Like, how can I
Hmm.
do this? Like, it's that a lot of the time, and like, like we're older. I think as passionate as we can get at times, it does take a lot of time to figure all that shit
Yeah.
out, and then it's like, then it becomes a dilemma of like, do I want to spend this much time on this? Like, I feel
Hmm.
like my time could be spent elsewhere. So it's I
Well,
don't know.
especially with me, yeah. Because it's like when I'm at work, I'm constantly thinking of like level ideas. I'm still cursed with like I'll listen to a song and I'm like, ooh, I know a level I could make to this. And then it's like I just don't have that free time anymore. Like
I don't know.
I don't want to dedicate all my free time to making just a level in Geometry Dash.
So yeah, sometimes I'll get random spurts and just build. Like that was where elite ball knowledge came from. Like I
Hmm.
don't know, I just want to make a level. And like that was actually such a fun creative process because I wasn't I wasn't upholding myself to any standards from the outside. And I was just building and like I'm not taking in anything from, outside, like no other opinions, no standards. I'm just building what I want to build and that's it.
Hmm.
And of course
That's fun to
that
do.
doesn't mean it's like that doesn't mean it's inept to criticism. Of course I'm not saying that, but I think that's a super super fun way to build. Like
Hmm.
if you ever feel overwhelmed by the outside, just fucking like I don't know, just build. Just like, turn your other monitor off. Listen to music. I don't know. It helps a lot,
True.
but it's hard to get into the zone.
I've been meaning to just do that. Just lock in and just make some fun little level again.
Yeah.
It's like so hard.
It's like potential content too. I feel like just streaming like how audio did with Rivers. Just
Like
stream it
he's done
until
with
it's
multiple
done.
levels? What do you mean?
I'm new to the audio
I think he's done that with
audioverse.
multiple levels. The Audioverse.
Please
What
forgive
do you
my
know about the
lack of
Audioverse?
knowledge. Oh, well, no, I don't know that much. I do know there's a vampire in the corner though. No, but yeah,
Wait, I
like
understand this reference.
maybe you could make a Magdalena Bay layout. Maybe that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe. I've been
Because
listening to
like
them a lot more again recently.
I feel like Magdalena Bay's music is like I feel like you can get away with bending the interpretation of the layout with the song a little bit more because it's like, it's I think it's very uplifting. It's very upbeat. I think you could get away
Hmm.
with a like less super ambitious gameplay with a song like that. Just from
Speaking
imagining
of
things.
Vampire in the Corner, yeah, Vampire in the Corner. I don't even know if this level's out. Uh, I don't remember, but there is a level I saw a friend of mine was making a level to that song, and it was like really cool.
I can hear the song in my head. Someone should make one with image as well.
There is
Unless someone
Embed
has.
actually did that. Embed,
Oh, titty.
it was what's the level called? It's on Riley's account on WokeCat. It's Arbmas, I think.
What? Oh.
Arb Mass like Christmas.
Oh, oh.
Because there's like a yeah that it's using like a bunch of songs that Arb likes, and one of them is Image.
Okay. Sunny day.
It's like not a
Keyboards.
very
Ask yourself Fiona Cone. An image. Okay.
it's not a very like
Oh, Skylar Spence.
that's,
Okay.
that sounds mean.
That was Saint Pepsi.
I was gonna say it's not very impressive, but that's kind of mean. But it's
The
like it's
level.
a yeah,
I'll
it's
play
like a
it.
simpler level. It's pretty cool.
Obviously, no music because I'm not trying to get not trying to get smited by the almighty smiter.
Next episode, we're doing the copyright claim episode, where you
I
listen to
hope the
every song ever.
person. I hope the person that I reached out to for the next episode responds. Because
Which one is
I
it?
don't know, just busy. I'll tell you after.
Okay, yeah.
Because
We're getting Magdalena Bay on the episode on the
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah.
Both Matt and
That's making
Mika.
me remember about like because a Jane remover entered my head because we're just talking about artists. I should tell the dream I had about that last night. Just such a weird like random occurrence. Because like I'll, you know when you oversleep and you just go back to bed, or like
Yeah.
that's what causes it. Just like you get up and you just don't want to get up, so you just fucking, go back to bed. And then like in turn, I don't know if it happens to everyone, but in turn like you have more than one dream because then you start dreaming again because you're already incredibly tired.
Yeah. No, I know.
That's where this dream came from. I'll say it in a second. I'm just gonna look at the level first. I like the background effect here. It's very it reminds me a lot of Kali with their very noise like effects that they've used.
Hmm. This level's just like a collection of different songs, different ideas, and it's cool.
I thought it was Kali.
Probably. I
at
think it's just
first.
Cali.
Maybe I don't know. This part is huge. Oh my god. That'd be a cool like part to make with multiple pathways. Just
Yeah.
huge. Where does image come into play? I mean, I'm not gonna know. Oh, they're doing
I
the doggy
think it's already
thing.
past the
Oh, is
doggy
it?
thing. This was before that level.
What do you think about that level, by the way? That level's so good. What was
That's
it
a
called?
perfect example of like the end is here using
Yeah,
the
the end
end
is
is
here.
here. Or is it the end is here? Yeah, the end is here by Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that album. I love that song. I think that is perfect song representation. Like I think nobody I can't think of another level that uses a song I love from like Not a Newgrounds and
Mm-hmm.
does it justice that well. Like I'm actually kind of like surprised it didn't get mythic. Like I don't only got legendary. It got legendary rated. And I thought it was like it's one of my favorite levels. I love it.
It's such a great
Doggy's a
level. I
crazy
do
creator
remember.
too.
I remember a comment I made on it. And I went back to check, just on the video, one time because it got brought up in a conversation, and I forgot. I forgot I commented this. I said like, this level is so unique. Also, your comment section is mold, and it got like 2,000 likes or something. And it was, and then it,
That
it
people
somehow
agreed.
became, it somehow became people like talking about what I meant by mold. Because like that's kind of an inside joke a little bit, which was really funny.
It's funny you bring up that video actually, because like I never get YouTube notifications on my phone, but like I got out of the shower today and I got a YouTube notification that somebody liked my comment on Doggy Showcase at that level.
I got that too. Like not on that video. I got that on something. I think I commented on the Lego Star Wars video I made like a week ago on Kekton on an alt, just screwing around in the comments. And I checked that account earlier, and like someone was someone was liking those comments. I don't know. That was a kind of a funny thing. I really wish there were more levels like that. I'm sure there are. I'm sure I'm just not looking hard enough, but
Like the end is here?
yeah. I mean,
Like it
that's
in
just
what way?
incredibly
Like what about it?
ambitious. I think just for the ambition.
I mean, there's definitely is that a voice crack? Oh my God.
Like just
There's
the
definitely
the
like
overall execution, I think, with like the I'm thinking about how I can word this effectively.
I mean it has a very like strong theme in
It's
like
a strong theme and it's unique in the way that the gameplay represents itself as well as the
yeah.
decoration. Like levels in the context of that, like very experimental with gameplay because it's like I forget how he did. It's just like two players like that. It's so cool. Like
I think,
just
have you
coming out of the
seen
woodwork with that
Comatose?
one.
Have you seen
I can
Comatose by
check.
Reply? Because that's like a almost similar level in terms of uh it's a long
Oh my
level
god, it's
is
long
yeah.
as fuck. Okay,
Yeah, the
apologies
song's
in
long.
advance if we don't look at this whole thing.
Yeah, but this is a good example of like unique gameplay to fit the song and like very unique
Hmm.
theming. And I think it does it justice.
Creating is just so
Like, I
like
remember hmm?
the editor itself. Ooh, that was cool. The orb flower.
Hmm.
I had a great idea. This is not related to this, but I had a great idea for an app the other day when I was walking around Aldi with
An
my
app.
friend.
Okay.
So you know how like this is not at all like related to the level on screen, but you know how like different grocery stores have different prices for different things, and like it's good to go to X grocery store if you want to get X item.
Yeah.
So
You want an app for that?
I was like, dude, someone should just like. I was like, of course I have like the brain power to be like, I'm sure this exists, but I was in Aldi and I was looking at like bread prices. And like the bananas are really cheap. Like bags of popcorn are like $1.50 where I live for one. And it's like a pretty big bag. And it was just making me think like, where the fuck like I'm going to Kroger. Like I used to shop at Publix. Like unless you have like $900 million, dude. And I was just thinking about how cheap specific things were at the Aldi where I live, and I was like, someone should just make an app that cross-references prices for every place like this, and then like you can type in an item and it will give you a list, and show you what is cheapest from where at what time where you live. And
I'm
the
sure this
app should be
exists.
called Price Down.
Price Down.
Yeah.
The grocery app.
Doesn't that
Have any
Price
business
Down is actually
ideas?
such good I feel like that was such a brainwave. And the only reason I said Price Down was because that's the name of the Grand Theft Auto font. And I don't know, it just kind of popped up in my head. Some developer can make that and take all the profits, but at least give me $100 for Christmas.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, an honorable mention. Maybe on the bottom of the website, or maybe a secret button on the eventual app that they make. I don't think we have that kind of reach, but maybe I don't know. We'll see.
No,
See about
season
that.
2 of the Dasher podcast. We're gonna have so much reach.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the future. That's for sure. This level is very cool. I'm just taking it in. The
No, the
gears
drop
turning
part-
like that are super sick.
Yeah.
Of course, it's
There's,
weird not hearing the song.
Yeah, it fits the song. But yeah, there's a part where it's the gameplay's going up a mountain, then you go down the mountain, and it's there's a map, a mini map in the corner, and it fits that
So
part
not
of
a
the song
vampire?
perfectly. There's no vampire in the corner.
Okay,
That's a different
okay.
band.
Okay, I get you. This is Map to Lena Bay.
Map to Lena Bay?
You like that one?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll do better. This is cool though. I like the disabled black orbs, the decommissioned black orbs.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It has a very strong color scheme, like the cyan and orange.
Yeah.
Is that cyan?
It's reminding me of Photovoltaic 1, which is not at all like this level. Ooh, I like that. I
It
like
has the
that part.
creatures from the album cover. I have that album cover on my wall. A poster of it.
What was that? I'm trying to remember.
Plastic
Can you
Death by Glass
describe it?
Beach.
Oh,
It's
it's
the-
that creature. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
I remember now. This reminds me of VVVVVV a lot.
Oh, kinda.
Yeah, it's those things. Oh, maybe not anymore. Oh, this is sick. I feel like watching levels like this will always give you motivation in some way to just want to make more stuff. But then I feel like
Absolutely.
a lot of the time the editor gets open for somebody and then it's oh no. Where do I start?
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. I
It's
like the
intimidating and
pixelation
scary.
shaders.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I can't hear the song, but I'm a big fan of the song representation. I'm just going to take your word for it.
Yes.
Oh, this is
Is it
so,
this
so
part?
very cool.
Oh, it's not this part.
I'm waiting.
I think a lot of these type of levels draw a lot of inspiration
Oh,
from
fuck.
Well Rested. Because it was
That's
one
a
of
good
the
level.
I don't want to say one of the first to do it, but it's one of the most popular in recent times at least to using not a Newgrounds
I like the parallax there too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to that album actually. Maybe I should do that. Should
the
play
Character
CS and do
Benito one
that.
or
The Glass Beach.
you should.
I've heard the first one. You know what I mean?
The first Glass Beach album.
This level's kind of long. Okay, I guess I'll give you the decision. Do you want to watch the whole thing or just move on?
Well, the cool part I was talking about is in a couple seconds.
Okay.
Because there's
Then we
a
can watch
breakdown
it.
in the song and then it. Yes.
Oh wow. This makes
I
no
love the,
sense without audio.
I love the drawing effect.
On the right.
Yeah. The
Oh,
way the
yeah,
line draws over the spikes.
Allium. It must have been Allium.
This was before Allium.
Really?
This is
Oh wow.
yeah, this was quite. It's a little bit older.
Whatever's going on is very, very cool. Okay, so is this 2-player or is it just dual?
It's just dual, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
this
is the
part.
new
This is the
map.
part I was talking about.
Oh wow, that's
It's just such a cool gimmick, and it just works. It fits the song so well.
I've never seen a level do that. That is fascinating. It's reminding me a lot of like Terraria maps,
Yeah, kinda.
which like of course it does. Of course it
Like this
reminds
mini
me of
map.
something. God.
This mini map is like the game that has mini maps. Dude, and then
Oh
you go
God.
down the hill. It's so
My
awesome.
my first thoughts when you were mentioning the hill was Nelv. Even though Nelv's I guess a mountain, even that's like very open to interpretation. What even is a mountain and what's a hill? Like where do you draw the line? We could get philosophical.
I think that's different depending on where you are geographically.
Yeah, but like who determined like when how is it determined that it's like that? You know?
The mountain police,
Yeah, but why?
because it's just
Like
how it is.
what is a mountain category? Like when does a hill become a mountain?
When it's mountainous,
When it's ready. Oh, I've seen this
when
part.
it's ready.
So I remember a tweet about this part actually being like, this is one of the best represented parts I've ever seen in a level. I remember that
That's pretty
tweet
good.
now, looking at this. And I remember somebody fucking like making fun of it, I think, because of course, but oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, like parts like this are so like reminiscent of Well Rested. Like
I can see that.
Defi was such a like revolutionary creator in just like a short span of time. They were so creative and like people are still very influenced by their older
Their
levels.
icon looks like Pac-Man.
That's such a profound thought.
I'm listening, I promise.
It's okay.
Now it's Pac-Man running backwards.
It represents a song so well.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Pac-Man. I love how the structures are moving like that. I wonder if that's because there's multiple of them moving like in parallax effect, or if it's just like individual sections of it doing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that Pac-Man like unintentionally because the icon. There's a hole in it.
Really adds a lot of meaning to the level.
Playtesters. That's a lot. That's a lot of playtesters.
Playtester's Hychie. That's almost Hychie.
Hychie, where's he? Oh, Hychie. Hetchy,
Hychie.
Hychie. Verified by somebody.
Maxerman.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Congratulations. Auto save. That was a cool level. I'm a fan. All right. I'm on board. I'm not on board with the Glass Beach album yet, but I'm on board. I'm on the ship. What do you got? You have any gold coins? Because I want some.
Oh, you're on that kind of ship.
Is this the captain's quarters? Can I come in?
You have any rusty coins?
No, but you need to build your part in the bugs.
Okay, no. That's just out of pocket, honestly.
We can talk about whatever now if you want. Or we can end. We can do whatever. I don't even care.
Can we talk
can
about
go
the
for it.
bugs?
We can talk about the bugs.
Yeah. I think
Is the
have
bugs
we
a
ever
real
talked
level?
about the bugs on here?
On here. Dude, the first time I heard about the bugs was in real life. I was with Rival
What?
and Nate. Yeah, I was with
Did
Nate.
he fucking
Found my ball Nate. And we were driving
He brought
around
the
like
bugs.
some town at like really late at night, and he said something. I forget what it was exactly, but it was something about the bugs. His part in the bugs, and I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, you know the bugs. No, I don't.
Dude, oh that rod is incredible rod.
This was back in February too.
Wow, that is next level. You don't know about the bugs?
When is the
No,
bugs coming
what's
out?
the bugs?
I've been waiting since
Dude,
February.
you don't know about the bugs?
No, I do, but when is it coming out?
Dude, it's coming out when Kugel finishes building his part.
I literally already did.
Yeah, but you have to build
cannot believe
another
you.
part.
You
My
mean
other part
build
in the
another
bugs.
part? Why do I have to build another part?
Because we are all relying on you.
You are?
You know what? I'm going to tell Dr. Cuber and give him the bugs.
No, don't let him decorate.
I'm gonna give him the bugs if you don't stop.
That sounds
He's gonna decorate my
disease.
part in the bugs.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna give
mad
somebody the
cat
bugs.
disease. would mad cow disease exist for humans? Is that a
That'd
thing?
be mad human disease.
Yeah, but like, is that a thing?
I don't know.
Can somebody
I'm
look
sure.
that
I'm
up?
sure.
No.
What even is? Wait, mad cow disease.
Mad cow disease is a disease that came forth when farmers started feeding cows cows.
Bovine spongiform encephalopathy. Encephal encephalopathy. Encephalopathy. Guys, I don't know
Yeah.
how to pronounce that.
I hear people
But it
screaming
seems to be
outside. They must have
specifically,
mad cow disease.
or maybe they're just mad.
I'm gonna start saying Kugel has mad cow disease.
Oh, what is wrong?
Spreading misinformation.
So first you didn't build your
Wait,
partner box,
symptoms?
and now you have mad cow disease.
Symptoms include abnormal behavior. He might have mad cow
Okay,
disease.
yep. This is true. This is
He's
in
acting
line for
abnormal.
Kugel.
What did I do?
Not
Dude,
build your part in the bugs.
You didn't build your partner box. Dude, one day he's gonna snap.
Yeah.
Are you gonna snap?
No, you think it's funny now, but just you wait.
Oh, it's really funny.
Just you
Oh,
wait.
it's really fucking funny.
I'll show them all.
Can everybody who's listening pause it right now and comment, please
No.
finish your part in the bugs, Kugelblitz?
Comment
Oh.
your favorite part in the bugs. Down below.
Yeah, and then can everyone say it's not Kugel's part?
Because he hasn't finished it.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about decorating a part in the bugs unironically, and what I was going to do for one of the parts was it was going to be like a spider orb or like a spider pad part.
This makes
But,
sense because spiders
there
are
were
bugs. Sorry, go on.
Oh my god.
I interrupted you, my bad.
What?
I had to get that in.
Okay. Where was I?
But
So
spider
I
part
was gonna make a
in the
spider
bugs.
pad part in the bugs, and like there were gonna be like bugs in the background that follow your y-axis. So like you're going up and down, and the bugs are like following you in the background. You know?
The bugs are following you.
Yeah.
That's a good sentence.
The bugs
I
are
see the
following
vision.
me, and yeah, Kugel. I would have asked Kugel to do it, but he got mad cow disease.
He got mad cow disease.
Yeah, they got him.
I was gonna say something, but I'm now distracted by Google's mad cow disease.
Come on, you can
Sorry.
think. Come on, you can do it.
I've never thought before. I don't know if I can.
Is this your first time thinking?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
We've had a
hard
good
'cause I've never done it.
conversation. Like this has went pretty well. And now we can just fuck around until we're like, all right, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Unless I
Well, we had some
accidentally like
other points, maybe.
corrupt the
Did
file.
we?
Um,
Don't do that.
there was one about artists that you would like to see on Newgrounds, but I don't know. I don't know.
Glass
maybe
Beach is
Jane Remover.
that's an interesting one.
Dude,
Jane
imagine
Remover-
getting him
I
on the
don't want to see
podcast. Oh my god, that'd be sick.
Getting who?
Glass Beach. Isn't it a band
Go-
though?
Yes, a band, and they're all very queer.
Let's
I
get
think
them.
every
Get all of
single
them.
person, in that band is queer and trans and gay and a furry.
Let's get all of them.
All of they
I thought
them.
it was one person. I don't know why.
No, it's a band.
I'm what?
So-
I'm
Your
what?
bugs. Your bugs. Oh yeah, but Glass Beach actually, when the entire band, they stopped using Twitter a while ago, but somebody, like, they tweeted something out, and somebody from the GD community was like, "Hey, would you ever be interested in putting your music on Newgrounds?" And the lead singer responded and said, "Oh yeah, I'll look into that." And nothing came of that, but it's just cool that they acknowledged it, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh, I would
wonder
love
if
to
they've
see.
seen Comatose.
I would love to see Home get on Newgrounds. I might DM him on
Oh, yeah.
Twitter about that.
That'd be cool. Similar vein
Randy
as
has been
Windows
very
96.
inactive. Windows 96 is on Newgrounds. He just
No, I just mean,
told
like-
me. Yeah. I do remember him telling me that he can't be bothered to upload any other songs of his, but he will if I just tell him what song. So I have that control, I guess. I have that power to be like, can you add this? And he's like, yeah, sure. I guess. I mean, it's cool. He's whitelisted already. If he feels like it, he can. So there's that. I would love to see Home on Newgrounds. Like again, like I said, I don't even know where. I don't even know what he's doing. He doesn't seem active on any social media. I remember he moved to Instagram, because Twitter just became like a shithole. Like 2019 Twitter was fun, like pre-COVID Twitter, pre-Elon
The
Twitter.
internet was just more fun before
Yeah.
COVID.
That's a whole other anyway. But like he moved to Instagram and he started getting into like video synthesis.
Oh, cool.
And he just stopped posting. I don't know. I don't know where he went. I'm sure he's alive, but yeah, maybe. I mean, I could DM him on Twitter. I don't know if he would see it, which is the problem. Especially now that Twitter has introduced like that weird chat feature, where like now everything's
Oh,
encrypted
yeah.
and you have to give your account a passcode. I don't think he's gonna do that. I could email him actually. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. I know what his Discord is, but he doesn't seem active on it.
I don't know if there's any artists that I'd really like. I'm really dying to see on Newgrounds, because like I guess I just don't really create that much anymore. I'm not very.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think. Oh, that's the thought I was having the other day. Like, there's a couple old underscore songs on the Six Impala Newgrounds account, and I think it would be cool. I don't know if like her label would even allow that, but it would be cool
I
to
did
see like
not
newer
consider
songs.
that of
It'd be cool to see
labels
her
not
newer
letting
songs
them.
uploaded on Six Impala.
Yeah, that's
Because like if
that's
the
a good point.
label permits that, I think that'd be really cool.
I didn't think about that.
Because
That
like
could be
in
why
she did,
Glass Beach isn't on there.
maybe.
Maybe the label is like, no.
Yeah, because Newgrounds is a very different environment for music.
I'm not familiar with the rules for
Yeah, I don't know.
music. Like I've heard like there's a lot of like sampling rules for Newgrounds music or something. I'm not, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't
Yeah.
read into it. Like honestly,
Yeah, me neither.
I do have a Newgrounds account actually, because I was messaging Nighthawk to see if he would respond. I don't even know if he did. No, I think I DM'd him on Twitter or something. I don't know. I did DM DJ Nate, asking him if he'd ever want to do the podcast. I just don't think he saw it. He seems really inactive.
Oh.
That'd be a cool one. I tried asking Waterflame. I can't get in touch with him without asking someone else, which I don't feel like doing.
Oh.
Maybe I'll do it eventually. He would be cool to talk to.
It would be cool to see more like people adjacent to the Geometry Dash community, but are like musicians.
Yeah,
I worded that strangely, but like that'd
I'd
be
love
cool
to
to
do
see.
Windows 96 too, and Home, like just for guests. That'd be fun.
We got like Bill Gates on the podcast next.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me just phone him. Let me phone him
I
up.
do think we have a much different approach as opposed to like Secret Way, where it's like I don't even think it's comparable really. Like it is in terms of like what we're doing, but I think the style is a bit different. I think we have a different approach, like a non-algorithmic first approach, where like obviously like there's nothing wrong with what he's doing and like how he's doing it. Like you can, I get it, but I do think that like just objectively he's using the people he brings on kind of as tools for content, but like that's just the way he's playing the game, so there's nothing really wrong with that. Especially considering I've heard that sorry Zoink. Zoink told me that after the Secret Way interview, I think he said this actually on the podcast, so I don't think I'm leaking anything, but sorry if I am. He said that after the Secret Way podcast, like after after they stopped recording, they just had a really good like personal conversation, which I can understand why that's not public, right? Of course, but I find stuff like that much more interesting. Is assuming like people are comfortable talking about whatever, and like willing to talk about just whatever and to see where it goes, and to just bring up interesting subjects to make you think differently, or maybe like think a little harder than usual, just about whether it's like observations about the world whether it's like just your way of thinking in general, whether it's something that you really never put much thought into, whatever it is. I don't know. I think that's a lot more interesting than like getting Space UK like on our podcast and just being like, so
So why'd you
why'd you
hack?
do it? Yeah, it's I don't know.
Why do you do
Because
what?
it's like, what do you? I think a better approach to that would be tackling the like psychology of how someone
Yeah,
like Space UK ends up existing in that way.
yeah, sort of like why did you do it and like what yeah, just like what were your motives here? Like why did you
Yeah, and then I'm
yeah.
guessing he felt like he took it so far, but then like because I've heard that that's why he tried quitting multiple times because of guilt, right? And obviously, Space is not anyone to pity, but I've heard that that's why he has tried to quit multiple times in the past pre-exposal, because according to some people that told me, he felt immense guilt from doing what he was doing, but obviously I don't think he felt like he could tell people. Like, of course he could just come out and say like, I hack, but it's like, I don't
Yeah.
think he wanted to destroy the community, even though he was actively cheating the entire time. So it's just a very interesting, it's a very interesting thing where I think a lot of people who are rightfully passionate about getting someone like that the fuck out of the community should maybe cool down a little bit when thinking about it from like a
A
psychological
human perspective.
perspective.
Like
Yeah.
understanding the human behind it.
Yeah, and understanding what like leads someone to that. That's what I would
Yeah.
want to talk to him about. I don't know if he would still be up to doing it. Maybe I could ask. I'm sure I have contact somewhere. But I don't know. I know I want to do like a profound just conversation with Nepesta. I just don't think he's
He'd
had
be a
the
good
time.
person. He'd be a good person to do that with.
I'll have to message him at some point.
The profound episode.
I also feel like I should probably study like, just like socialness in a way. Because I feel like I'm pretty good at talking, but I feel like sometimes it falls flat a little bit. But I feel like it's natural. So like I don't want to like force fluff into whatever we're talking about. I
Hmm.
don't know. It's just an observation.
Bro is the observer.
Thank you. I have mad cow disease. Kugel gave it to me.
Aw.
It's contagious.
Yeah. You're pretending to fall apart. You're a fake of a fake. I'm proud of this comeback episode, though. I think we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hychie? How do you feel?
Yeah, it's fun. I feel okay still. Like I did at the
Okay.
start of the episode. Everything's okay.
And how many coffees did you have today?
Ooh. Wait,
Wow.
this is a good thing to bring up. We are talking about it before the podcast. Kugelblitz. What is
Yeah.
your like go-to Tim Hortons order? Like we share a lot in
Uh,
common. We're both Canadian. What's
okay.
your Tim
Yeah.
Hortons
Yeah.
order?
Um. I mean, I usually just get a mocha.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
kind of boring, but
You had to think about that, like, fucking bitch. That's fair.
That's fair. I usually go. Well, I have like the privilege of living near the world's smallest town. It has like two drive-through restaurants in it total. So like I'm very thankful for Tim Hortons. I go there like after work usually. I'll just get like a farmer's wrap and an ice cap. It's like
They have
my
wraps.
oh wait, yeah.
my
I
go-to.
had a period of time when I was getting ice caps.
Wait,
Dude, they're
Um,
so
wait.
good.
They have wraps?
Yeah, they have
yeah.
Huh?
yeah, farmer's
I'll
wraps.
occasionally
Hello?
get them if I'm hungry, I
What's
guess,
a
but
farmer's wrap?
usually I just get I just get some coffee.
Yeah, I definitely just go there more often for drinks, but it's like if I really don't feel like making food after work, I'll just go pick up a farmer's wrap, and
What
that's
is a
like
farmer's wrap?
it's like
Like
farmers.
egg, I think like bacon.
Hmm.
So okay. So it's just a
It's just
wrap.
like a yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's supposed to be
I've learned a
small.
lot. I learned that A&W is more than root beer.
Oh,
It's a whole
A&W
restaurant.
burgers are pretty good.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
where we went.
I
I think
like
it was a
them.
Wendy's or something.
a menu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we went to Wendy's. I don't think we ever went to A&W together.
Why?
You have to
I
come
have an
back. We
idea.
have to go to A&W.
Wait. Oh wait, I mean you're in Alberta, I think so.
Yeah.
Uh, I was gonna say that like I don't know why I thought you were in Ontario because I was gonna be like us three who could go to A&W.
That'd be fun.
I mean, no. No, this is I'm so down. Wait, the A&W episode.
The A&W podcast.
Inside an
We have to make
A&W
this
until we
happen.
get kicked out. Just gotta think about shit to talk about. I still think the FWA episode is a really funny idea. Same with like like Howard. I shouldn't leak all our ideas to the public yet. They don't know who Howard is. They don't know what that means. So I think we're fine.
They don't know what Howard means.
They don't know what that is.
What even is a Howard?
I actually have one in my garage.
A Howard?
It was in my car. You'll catch on. You'll catch on to my reference. If you know type shit.
I
It
don't
broke
know.
because my sister broke it. The Howard.
The Howard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you didn't know?
dude, I just understood. Sorry, I'm
Oh
slow.
Oh my.
I had the world's longest day today.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I work
I'll
at the
forgive
long
you.
day factory, and I had a long day.
I've been literally just
I hope I
looking
don't
at
have a
my
long day.
I've been looking at the nail of my right thumb because part of it is very clear and the other part of it's not. And it's like the nail like it's not dirty. It's just like the corner of it's really clear and I can see like more light passes through that part than it does the rest of the nail and I've just been staring at that for 20 minutes while we've been talking.
You know what? You know what that's a side effect of?
What? Don't say Mag. I swear
Mad
to God. Oh my.
mad cow disease.
You can blame Kugel for that.
What do you mean me?
Can
What
we
did
see
I
your
do?
He
nails,
is
by the
the
way, Kugel? Just to make sure you don't have mad cow disease.
You want to see my nails? Well,
Yeah.
all right.
My nails are actually
I'll-
long. I need to cut them maybe after this. No, I'm going to play CS and listen to Jane Reaper or something. Just throw on Nuke.
Blue, why do we never play CS together?
I didn't play CS for a while. I've just started getting back into it,
Okay. Well, what if
to be
we
fair.
3Q after the podcast?
I was just about to say that we totally
could.
should.
I'm
down.
actually so down for that. Yeah.
Just like the Tim Hortons farmer's rap, you know what I think this is?
It's a wrap.
Yeah, I think that's raps.
That's a rap.
Do you think it's raps?
That's raps. That's farmer rap.
Do you think this podcast was W raps?
Your raps.
W
I,
raps.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
This is the farmer's rap
You have
episode.
mad cow disease. Of course you don't know. All you know is mad cow disease and not building your part in the bugs.
All you know
Right.
is eat farmer's rap and not building part in bugs.
And lying.
That's all Google Blitz knows.
Sorry.
Can we bully you for your own episode? Is that fun?
Are you talking to me?
No, Kugel.
No.
You want to bully me?
Yeah.
Wasn't there already a Google Blitz episode?
I don't think there was.
I never had like a standalone episode. Like I just
thought you
randomly.
did.
No, I just randomly. Wasn't I like substituting someone initially?
I think it was Nico.
Yeah, I think I was just substituting someone who wasn't there. It might have been Nico, and then I just started like. Well, I was initially meant to be like a substitute, but I was just like
Yeah.
there every time because I think Nico
Because
was
Nico
just
was like,
not,
all right, bye.
not there every time, so I had to substitute for him so much that I eventually just became like
Yeah.
canon.
And
Am I
like
crazy?
it was
I-
like the whole Cincy. Yeah.
I could have sworn I remember seeing the Dasher podcast number something Google Blitz with like his profile picture. I think I was hallucinating.
I'm seeing it in my head, but that's just because I make the thumbnails.
That's just because I'm putting vivid imagery in your mind.
Yeah, and Kugel's picture is black. I mean, and I'm staring at it, so of course I can like, visually, of course I can visually conjure that up into my mind, you know,
With blue.
into the cerebral canvas. Yeah,
Can you conjure an apple?
I could go get an apple. I think I have
No,
an
can you
apple.
conjure one in your mind?
Oh yeah, are you gonna talk about that condition that Aeon has?
The
Aeon has
the mad.
Aphantasia?
mad cow
Oh,
disease.
I
That too,
thought you were
but
talking about mad cow disease.
should get him back on here and just ask him about if he has mad cow disease.
Just have him on for like a couple minutes to ask him that question, and then he can leave.
And then we end the podcast
What time is it in
immediately.
Norway? It's like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I don't know. Rise and shine, buddy. I got a question for you.
Just have an episode where we just call in random like big GD figures and ask them if they have mad cow disease.
I asked Nexus if he wanted to do the podcast, and he didn't respond.
We'd ask again. Maybe
That's
he
a
didn't see
good
it.
point.
Maybe if
I'll
you're
just-
really
I'll just
annoying
say,
about
like-
it, you have to say yes.
I'll just say like I don't know what would convince someone. Like you want money? No, I wouldn't do that.
Do you want mad cow disease?
Let him upload a showcase of the bugs. Once Google
Right.
this makes this part.
Okay, so now we have the method. Unless he sees this, then we're fucked. I still need to. Voxy needs to come on, but he needs to finish that level he's making.
Is part in the bugs?
Yeah, the bugs.
Yeah.
I think the level he's making has bugs in it.
He's making a whole lot of levels.
My levels have bugs. Would an
Yeah, this-
actually cool level of the bugs just be a level that has a lot of bugs, like on purpose, and like the gameplay is bugs, like that one Cali level? That's just bugs.
This is deep. This is deep and profound.
Maybe that Cali level should be called the bugs.
Find the answer.
No, fuck, I'm gonna find it.
The extreme demon that's like
It's
the
like
tool
it's such a cool level, and
I think you
it
can find the answer.
utilizes only bugs. No, it's not that. It's a layout.
Oh, are you talking? Oh, what are you
It's
talking about?
just bugs. Where the fuck is this?
Should I DM Callie right now and ask her about her part in the bugs?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, it's the buggiest layout of all time. This is the bugs. I'll show it.
It's the
I'll show
bugs.
it right now. Why not? This layout's super cool. Callie is like such an interesting and fascinating creator. Like it's ridiculous.
I see the vision.
Look
I see
at how
the bugs.
fucking cool this is. Come on. I'm sure a player would look at this and get a headache thinking about like getting consistent at it, but like just watching it is like, dude. Look at how cool that is. Like, come on.
Yeah, she's such a creative creator.
Literally like such a did you say creative critter?
That's true
Creator.
too. I said creator, but she is a
You
creative
are a
critter.
you're a creative
Creatine?
you're a creative critter creator. You're a creative critter creator on creatine. I don't know where this is going.
This guy's just waffling.
I don't even understand how you like come up with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's
I guess
insane.
it's just
Like,
I guess it's just like having the editor open for a long time and just like your ADHD. I'm not saying she has that, but like at least from my experience, like just your ADHD hits like it's refracting off of the editor, just perfect timing, and then like you can just lock in. That's at least my experience with it.
Oh,
I
I
don't
want a farmer's wrap.
I do want a farmer's wrap. You think we're ready to conclude? Are you happy? Are you happy to have
we ready
been
to-
here?
we
Are you
ready to
making fun of
farmers
me?
wrap? No.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Sorry, I have mad cow's disease. Mad cow's disease. There's
Now, okay,
multiple.
wow. Google gave it to me. I gave it to you. Now everyone has it. That's crazy. We're happy
Comment down
herd.
below if you want mad cow disease.
That's a good point.
Giving
This is
away
straight
mad cow
line.
disease
Okay.
10,000 episodes. I was gonna say 10,000 subscribers.
We have 10K.
Yeah, I realized that
I think.
midway through the sentence too.
How
Yeah,
about this?
10,000th
At
episode.
13K.
No, our
at
10,000th
13
episode is gonna
At
be giving away mad cow
13K,
disease.
we'll give away mad cow disease to one lucky listener. All right.
So
I
excited.
think that's a wrap. But before we wrap, You have the last words. Anything else? Just off rip.
Any last words?
Any closing statements? Just anything. What do you want to say?
Well, I DM'd Callie asking if she's made her part in the bugs yet, and she hasn't responded,
Should we
so.
wait on that? Unless it takes too
Should we
long.
wait on that? Is she even online? Oh, yeah, she is. I don't think she's online. She's online, but I don't think she's online. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty hungry, even though I made a sandwich an hour and a half ago. 2 hours
Me
ago.
too.
You hungry? You hungry,
Yeah.
Blitz?
Okay, no, I'm not hungry anymore.
What do you, dude? We have like a thing we're doing. What are you
A
talking
thing?
about? Dude, we have like this thing going on. You can't quit.
One of these days I'm gonna quit, and you're gonna regret everything you ever said to me.
Dude, you
Callie's
can't
typing.
quit because wait. What?
Because what?
Dude, no, hold on. There's suspense.
That's okay, she's typing for a while.
I
She's taking a
can't
while to
quit
type.
because you fire me. It's like the opposite of like you can't fire me because I quit.
Oh god. I'm waiting for this response eagerly. Can you
What?
say I'm eagerly waiting? Or like I'm eagerly awaiting this?
Eagerly.
I'll screenshot this and I'll just send it in the group chat. For listeners at home, she
Oh my
sent
god. Wait, so
bug
the part's
part
gonna
with
have
an arrow
four
pointing.
bugs in it?
Yeah, there's 4 bugs. There's 2 cockroaches, 2
A
spikes, a
triple
block, 3
spike and a
spikes,
double spike.
another block, and then 2 flies.
Yeah, and the spikes and the blocks are on
Thank
the
you
same
so,
like
so much.
x-axis.
I think we could recreate that and then just put it in the bugs. And then replace
True.
Callie's part.
Now that I'm
Sampling
thinking
Callie.
about it, the bugs like the level that we made, like the gameplay is just so not representative of like anything because like it came from like a joke level, just the bugs.
It's no longer a joke.
The bugs is no laughing matter.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's it. I
Wait,
think that's it.
an actual
Okay.
like serious thing to end the podcast on, I guess. Like actual
Okay.
serious comments. Like I am looking forward to like participating in this podcast. Like I think it would be really cool. I think it'd be really cool to. Okay, I'm sorry. I was born yesterday. I've never formed a thought before.
I think you're goddamn lying, but keep going.
Participate.
I understand this reference.
Participate.
And then it becomes a rusty bubbler. No, but
Of
like
course.
back to what I was saying earlier about like how I got modded was like out of doing level reviews almost out of spite because it was like I wanted to be the change I became the change I wanted to see, like that whole corny thing. That's kind of like my whole thought process here. Like I always wanted to get into like making YouTube videos myself. Like I made a couple videos kind of like a couple years ago, but it was like it's very daunting. But I just think like especially as like a Geometry Dash moderator, I think it would be cool for me to be a bit more like public, a bit more like publicly accessible, if that makes sense. Like more of a community figure type person.
Just be more involved.
And like actually, yeah, more involved. That's a good way of putting it. Because like I really admire like what Woolsey was doing with his YouTube channel. Like I really liked what he was doing with his content, with like just the way he went about showcasing creators he thought was cool, like levels he thought was cool, just providing like meaningful discussion around certain things. Like I thought that was really cool of him, not only just as a content creator, but as like a Geometry Dash moderator, just hearing his perspective. And it's something that I think would be cool for me to bring to the table in those podcasts, because it's been like previous hosts, like co-hosts were like very player oriented, very like everyone's from
Yeah.
that niche side of the community. Whereas I'm more like I'm newer to that. I just like I've always been a creator, moderator, like all that. So I think it'd be cool to bring that different perspective to this podcast. because it's not something that's really been done before? Question mark.
Yeah, not really. I'm thinking of like previous podcasts that did exist, like like when Trusta and Aeon tried to do one like 9 years ago. But like
They tried to do a podcast.
yeah. And I mean like Secret Way. I'm just thinking of like the other ones. I know Lul's show had one. Uh, I mean people like I mean EVW was on it. He's a mod. He's kind of a content creator, mod player.
Yeah.
Pause is kind of I don't know. I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I don't know. It's like I think it'd be okay. I had a thought. I had a profound thought, and now it's gone. I had mad cow disease.
I understand.
No, it's like I think
Mhm.
it'd be cool to have like. Of course, we're like rotting too, but like just having more meaningful discussions about just different interesting things is like
Yeah.
that's cool. I want to
I
contribute to
found
that.
that like just the whole time here, it's such a like it's a small physical change. But I found that like just sitting upright with like my arms on my desk, like hands crossed, not hands crossed, but like I'm holding my own hand and I'm just kind of like leaning forward and just kind of looking at like my hands or like the wall or like this mason jar, this big mason jar. I think it's helped me feel more focused into the conversation rather than like leaning backwards because I think that makes me feel more tired and rugged to where if I'm leaning forward, I feel like I'm a little more, active. Just some like
Yeah.
just a weird subtle detail like that I've been doing the whole time that makes me feel like I'm more cognitive. At least this time. I'm more there. I'm also like honestly pretty tired, but I have no reason to be. I woke up at like 3 p.m. But like, I don't know, whatever. I sleep all day in December.
This guy is a cat, and he hibernates.
Okay. What?
What?
You're leaking
I've been
information.
staring. Oh, sorry. I've been staring at this GIF Google sent the entire time. By the way, like I've just been watching the structure rotate around the entire time. Like it's like
I feel like I should show what this is.
I think you should.
This
Just for
was
the context.
yeah. This was from the. I mean, I explained it, but it was before we started recording. But this is from the famous Cincy podcast Stormfly episode, where Stormfly was just talking about like random GD bugs, and this was one of them with like the rotate trigger not using float values, which makes it so that like it becomes really choppy at large distances away from the center. And yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's any different in 2.2. I know it was a 2.1 thing, but I assume it's probably the same in 2.2. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's something that might have been fixed, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know anything.
I
Yeah, it's a
just don't
very
think it's something that like RobTop would have had it brought to his attention. So that's why I'm
maybe
thinking
yeah.
like he probably just doesn't even know it. It's
It
not
could
a
be.
very well-known one.
It's a very mesmerizing gift, though.
It is.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that might be wraps.
Might be farmer wraps.
Might be
Farmer
farmers wraps. Well, I think I'm gonna. Let me think. I kind of want to get like a snack, and then I want to play CS. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Let's play CS together.
Yes.
You want to play CS with me even after
Even
got
after
mad
every-
cow disease and got
even
angry?
after I gave you mad cow disease.
Yeah.
Even after.
Fine. I'll put my negative emotions aside from getting a disease from you, and I'll play CS with you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of the side effects is negative emotions.
All right. Thank you all for listening. If you got this far, and stay tuned for the future of this channel, I guess. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments, and I might answer. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.